before the combat started. Oh well. So I'm guessing the other piece of handwriting that I saw was also about Shaman. Yeah. And these have shitloads of giant rats with them. And you have a boar spear. I also did some well, digging on in the hint book and basically found a piece of information about how the skills are gained. I did say earlier that they are basically learning by doing type, so the more you use them, the more you gain them. But they are only gained during combat. So basically that means that you can never increase your hunting skill in this game. At least I don't think you can. Because hunting is a map action out of combat. Or maybe it was just a spell specific thing that you cannot increase spellcasting skill by casting out of combat spells. That might have been it. Because it feels a bit silly if you cannot increase hunting because you're not in combat. Yeah, that's probably it. And each time you attempt to cast a spell, you don't even need to be successful. It's when the game checks if you gain points or not. So if you would basically keep spamming spellcasting attempts by all your characters, even if they fail them, they might eventually learn some spellcasting skills, and that might be useful. In my previous playing attempt, I did do one instance of surrounding my party with stones, so that the enemy was unable to engage in melee, and basically the combat would then last indefinitely. And what I did was spam healing spells with all my guys in hopes of learning a degree of what do you call them, prayers, so that then all of my guys would be able to cast the very basic healing spell with some success. But I never really got the casting skill to the lower end of Rotten, so it never showed up in their stats. But I have a feeling that it did indeed raise. And yeah, the minor healing is the easiest prayer in the game. And I can see some merit in being able to cast it even if your priest characters are rendered unconscious. Disease. First time. In this playthrough at least. But yeah, basically if I want to raise my casting skill with my mages, I should try casting more difficult spells and have room for failure, because failures also give more casting points, but they don't end my turn when I fail to cast. So I should probably just keep pushing the limits at all times. The unfortunate part about that is that my starting strength is only 25 because I wanted more starting intelligence to get higher starting casting skill and have easier time in the very beginning of the game. But that might not be the long-term optimal route. It might have been better to have high strength on my casters and just keep failing the spells until the skill gains would overtake the benefits we have from having a high intelligence. But I think for warriors it still makes a lot of sense to have 95 dexterity to start with. But I'm not sure if it's that important for casters to have 95 intelligence. I mean, it does give them 94 to 96 points of magic skill to begin with, but I don't know. I think the Goblin Chieftain is not in fact in this dungeon. Judging from the map, I think it's a different dungeon altogether, so let's actually leave. Head back to Griswold and actually find were rats here. We don't really reach rats here on the map, but there are 2 lycanthropes here, which take only 1/6 of damage from attacks that are not made with silver weapons, so they have even higher immunity than the undead who do. So let's change back to our silver axe then and try to beat them, I guess. And let's try to keep the regeneration suppressed by causing wounded status. oddly enough, creating a blood spatter on the ground by killing an enemy does not seem to remove the poison cloud. Actually, we could try to hunt here. It should pass some time. Did not get anything. Right, so I think Priest is still our best merchant. And we'll try to sell some stuff here. I guess the scimitars. And short swords. Boar spear and you don't want the javelin because your inventory is full. Okay. Now we know getting a 91 from this, so I'm guessing that our trading skill just got bumped up. And we can also sell spellbooks of rock and spin should we have them. Have a spin here. Spin and rock. Yeah, I don't think I need the great sword. Much more prefer to have a shield on most of my guys. £25 and +1 armor only. What the hell is this? I guess we'll start selling these valuable items now that we've sold all the riffraff for hopefully gaining more American skill before we sell the really valuable ones. And I think I still want to hold on to the turquoise of drain health. I really want to sell the sapphire crown yet. Yeah, let's sell it. And the wand of lightning bolt as well. I think this very fine Felisa is actually better than the obsidian broadsword because it weighs less. So that might influence how many movement points we have in combat. And let's still hold on to the saber. The +1 mace, I guess. I feel like I should sell one of these weapons because they do have equal damage rating, but I think, yeah, let's sell the very fine broadsword. And we should now have some money again to hopefully train +5 health to all of my guys. Might be cutting it a bit close. Yeah, not enough to quite reach the 40 hit point threshold unless I find something else to sell. The Malachite amulet maybe. Yeah, that might be enough. Yeah, definitely. So that should hopefully offer some additional benefits. You still don't have anything related to jewelry. Poor lady. And did we go here yet? I don't think we explored this at all. No, we did not.